All right, good morning. So I am here with Nathan Woodfall of Comcast. He is a senior business account executive with Comcast in our region. And welcome, Nathan.
Thank you very much for having me this morning.
Absolutely. So we're going to do a Lexington Learns and hear a little bit more about Comcast Business because when I think about Comcast, I think for most of us, we're thinking about our residential services, right? And that's not the side that you're on. You know, we don't call you if the internet goes down for an hour. So what do you do within Comcast?
Yep, my role is a senior business executive with Comcast Business, and I partner with the small to medium large businesses in Lexington and in the greater Boston area to help provide them with the right business solution for them, whether it could be a small shoe store coming into Lexington on Bedford Street, or as well as to a biotech company coming in on Hotwell Avenue. I'm able to provide those types of businesses with business solutions. And the great thing with my role is it's scalable. It's designed specifically for that business needs. So what may work for the business across the street may not work for the business that is coming into Lexington. Mm-hmm. So with the variety of questions that I ask, as well as my great sales support team and my engineer team, we provide the best business solution for them at that time.
What do you think are some of the features of a business, phone and data system that people often overlook? I mean, where do you step in most frequently?
That's an excellent question, Erin. One of our products that we help with businesses is a product that allows the business to stay online in an event that something goes catastrophic. Say, for example, a car accident took out a telephone pole, and there's an ice cream store and it's a 95-degree day and everything goes down. This system that we have that works with our product will keep those point of sale machines online. So anyone that's paying in a credit card will still be able to have that transaction taken, and that business will still be able to make the revenue instead of writing it down and then figuring out, how do I get a hold of this person and everything. So we have solutions that protect the business when their business isn't up and running and when they need to make their incremental sales and everything like that. So it works for a variety of businesses. I always like to recommend that to any type of retail store or anything like that that handles large, point of sale type of activities.
That's very interesting. Yeah, that's something that I hadn't thought about, but offering some kind of redundancy like that so that people can stay going. That's really key.
Exactly, and it's a wonderful product. It's insurance on your business. Talked to many small business owners that told me horror stories, and they've never recouped everything back. Oh. So I always like to protect the business from the get-go, right up at the start. Heaven forbid if they ever have to use it, but it's there. It's like having auto insurance. You don't want to use it, but you need it.
Right. No, that makes sense. You and I met recently because you had asked how Comcast could get more involved in the community in Lexington. And I wanted to ask what motivates you and then indirectly Comcast to want to be more involved as a community partner?
Well, if it wasn't for the community, we wouldn't be able to grow our network, grow our business to area communities that are all around the greater Boston area. We thrive on having Main Street be successful. And part of my role is being involved in the community, helping these communities grow. This is their business. This is their baby. We want to be a part of it. Yes, Comcast Business is a very large name. However, we also care about the people down on Main Street that have helped us become such a great company, provide services and business solutions for a variety of businesses that are out there.
How have you been involved in Lexington so far, or some of the surrounding communities?
How I've been involved is that Comcast has done a program called Comcast Rise. And what it is it's a program where we provide business services for minority small businesses that are open up. So it's been very successful all across the United States, as well as in some of the surrounding community towns such as Medford and Malden. We've done a couple of programs in there, and I want to let people know we are here to help. And that's really what I enjoy doing. And also I want to spread the word about Comcast. A lot of people, like you mentioned earlier, Aaron, think of it as just home, just their home services. Well, we have a business solution team, and we want to talk about how we can help your business.
Yeah, and pardon me.
Mhm.
I think that one of the challenges, certainly that I've seen throughout the pandemic, is that there are programs like you just mentioned, this Comcast Rise program that obviously I didn't know about that, and that sounds like a great program. And it can be such a challenge just to get that information out there, to reach the businesses that need the help. They don't always, especially small business owners, are sometimes so head down in their business, just trying to keep it going day by day, that they don't have time to go look for programs or for help or grants and things like that. So how do you go about outreach?
We go about our outreach through, a lot of it is through social media. We have a Comcast Business Facebook page. We're also on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a lot of wonderful stories about the program and how we have helped with testimonials, as well as YouTube channel. So we do a lot of it on social media. There are some commercials that are out there here and there that you'll see. So we are out there, and I just want to spread the word that we are providing programs for businesses in the area.
Yeah, absolutely. So we should follow you on social media.
That is correct. I am on LinkedIn.
All right, excellent. I think, one of the reasons I wanted to do this talk with you is because when we have members, we have Comcast, we have Eversource, we have some of the really large kind of utility companies as members of the chamber, as a lot of chambers around the area do. And one of the benefits, I think, of doing a conversation like this is to let people know that there are real people behind that. You sort of think of it as a big corporate entity, like I have to call Comcast because something's gone wrong, or I need to add a service to my plan or whatever. But you think of it as calling like a big call center, and not, I'm gonna pick up the phone and call Nathan.
Correct.
Yeah,
And
so I wanted to make this kind of introduction so people could see you and know that you, Nathan, are interested in being part of the community.
Absolutely. I actually did come from a position with the call center role up in Manchester, New Hampshire, and I did very well up there. And I really wanted to get out and be the face on Main Street. I really enjoyed talking with the community, talking to members, just hearing what's going on, because that's your best referrals out there is to grow your network and to be the face of Comcast. When you call in and get an 800 number, you don't get that face. I want to build that relationship. I want to see those businesses grow. I want to be able to call them up and say, hey, how's everything going? It's been about a year since we spoke. Hey, Nathan, we're actually moving. Let me help you with that. Let me organize that with my team. You focus on moving your business to where you need to be. I'll handle all the internal stuff that we do. Let's take that off of your plate. That's what I like being.
That's awesome. Oh, that's really good to know. And it's a great resource for people to have. So thank you for being that resource.
Not a problem. My pleasure.
So what do you think how do you think the perception of Comcast is different from what you see on the ground? People probably, like we said, they have an idea of who Comcast is or what Comcast does, but what do people not know about Comcast?
What people don't know about Comcast is our infrastructure, how we invest back into our company to provide either businesses or even residential the best services possible. We always have infrastructure that is being updated. We want to provide you guys and everyone the best service possible. And one thing in my role is a lot of small businesses think they need to call into that 800 number. They don't know about the field people. They see it on the residential side, but the field team, that's my role. We're available. We can come and meet with you. We can come and talk to you. when we meet with you, we end up finding that we found something that we never thought of that you just couldn't answer on the phone. Because a lot of it is we're doing a walkthrough or we're asking questions, and it's questions that they never thought of. And they go, you can do that?
That's cool. And that's got to be a good feeling, because that's the day that you know you really made an impact on somebody's business.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I love walking through and seeing businesses that I've set up services with, and I pop in and they're jamming. They are very busy and they're like, thank you so much, Nathan. Appreciate it. This is amazing. And that's my attaboys.
That's excellent. No, that's great. No, it's so good to hear. So what do you think, the next like cool feature is going to be for businesses to implement technology wise?
I would go along the lines of I just got certified with our EDI product, which is an Ethernet dedicated internet connection. This is designed for more of a mid-market type of business, biotech, companies that require their own connection of service. We can provide that for them, that is customizable to every point of their business needs. And it's a circuit that is designed specifically for them to use.
And what does that do for them versus being connected to the regular
It provides
line?
it provides them with a guaranteed speed.
Oh, okay.
So we back it up with a 99.99 SLA to service term agreement that we provide to our customers that sign up with that service, that shows them that any given time that something happens and you lose your services, we will be paying you back for your downtime.
Oh, nice.
So it is a great product, and it goes to show that we want to make sure you never have any downtime. So we're basically, putting our money where our mouth is, saying this is going to provide you with the right service. In an event that happens, here's how we're going to help you.
That's excellent. Yeah, I think it's always a challenge for companies when they go from, well, I mean, there are these sort of leaps as you grow, right? You start out maybe as a one person shop, and then, whether that's, actually a physical shop or a graphic designer or an accountant or something like that. And then you grow and you discover that your business needs change a little bit, as now you've got some employees and the physical location. And then you take that step up to, like you said, a medium-sized business, and you have to kind of reconsider what the technology needs are. And so I imagine that's, again, a service that you can provide, is helping people think through those changes and what's going to be necessary as they grow.
Absolutely. And that's one thing that I specialize in, is when talking to my clients is what they are currently using. And then that magical wand question of, okay, we're going to this. Now this is how we need to implement that. This is how we're going to do it. And this is what this is going to do. And the biggest thing that we always like to strive for is, number one, perfection, but also to increase their productivity. When you increase someone's productivity, it increases your revenue, it increases your bottom line. Then it allows you even to grow your business to the next step. So that's what we strive for. That's what I personally strive for, is customizing a solution that is going to be right for them, that's going to be scalable and growable for their business needs.
That's fantastic. So I want to thank you for taking the time to tell us about Comcast and introduce you as a community partner. And it's nice to know that there's someone we can call directly for that personal help.
Absolutely. I definitely appreciate the time, and let me explain a little bit more about Comcast Business.
Thanks so much, Nathan.
Not a problem. Thank you.